We have heard from our moral betters, gay. We have heard from our moral betters about ribbons for Ukraine. We have heard about from our moral betters about the pay gap as they receive their thousands of dollars in swag. We've heard Mitch McConnell jokes, but all of this led up to Chris Rock making a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, Jada Pinkett Smith has alopecia, which means that she has lost some hair, which means that she cut her hair really close. Apparently, Chris Rock did not know that, and he makes some sort of joke about how she looks like she should star in G.I. Jane 2. Okay, that's pretty light stuff. As someone who gets roasted regularly on the internet, yeah, there are more than a few Ben Shapiro jokes out there, okay, guys? And I find most of them actually pretty funny. And by the way, there are a bunch of jokes out there about my wife because I'm a public figure. And my wife honestly finds them pretty funny most of the time. But even if we don't find them funny, who cares? That's called being a public figure. And this is like the mildest joke anyone has ever told about Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, considering they have an open marriage. And it is well known that Will Smith, let's just say that other dudes and Jada Pinkett has been a thing for a very long time within this marriage, like very publicly so. So this is the mildest joke anyone has ever told about Jada Pinkett Smith. On the list of jokes about Jada Pinkett Smith, this ranks like 1,292. And what's funny about this actually is that, as you will see, after Chris Rock tells this joke, they cut to Will Smith. He's laughing. And then he looks over at Jada Pinkett and she's mad. And then the unthinkable occurs.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
See, he's laughing, and then she's mad. She's mad. You can see she's mad.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
And he thinks he's going to come up there and stage something with him.
Oh, wow.
And instead, Will Smith just launches into him and just cracks him across the face.
Will Smith just smacked out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So first of all, Chris Rock is more of a man for taking that slap than Will Smith is for throwing it. Right? Like you're on stage in front of several million people and somebody smacks you upside the head and you just take it like that. First of all, Will Smith's a fairly big dude. Like, and he kind of launches into him right there, like the full Batman and Robin meme right there. And I will say that the Lupita Nyong'o who's sitting behind him, Will Smith there, her face is kind of everything in this. She's like, I can't believe I'm at the same table with what's happening right now. But the kind of, first of all, I just have to say this. He gets into one little fight and now they need to send Will Smith to his auntie and uncle out in Bel Air. That's what needs to happen here. Now, if these people had any conscience, they would have trouble sleeping at night. And if they did, I would recommend they get a Helix Sleep mattress. Helix Sleep has a quiz. It takes just 2 minutes to complete. It matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? With Helix, you're getting a mattress you know will be perfect for the way you sleep. Everybody's unique. Helix knows that. They have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. Mattresses great for cooling you down if you sleep hot. Mattresses great for spinal alignment to prevent morning aches and pains, even that Helix Plus mattress for plus-size sleepers. Helix even has mattresses with specialized cooling technology if you and your family can't quite agree on the temperature of the thermostat. So, if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, order that magical mattress that you are matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't need to go to a mattress store ever again. Helix is great. You don't need to take my word for it because they were awarded the #1 best overall mattress pick of 2020 by both GQ and Wired magazine. Helix has been recommended by multiple leading chiropractors and doctors of sleep medicine as a go-to solution for improving sleep. They've got a 10-year warranty. You can try it out for 100 nights risk-free. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix even has financing options and flexible payment plans, so a great night's sleep is never far away. I've been using my Helix sleep mattress regularly for years and years and years. It's basically the only thing that keeps me alive since my kids wake me up at all times of the morning. Just go to helixsleep.com/Ben, take their 2-minute sleep quiz. They will match you to a customized mattress that'll give you the best sleep of your life. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders, plus 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/Ben. The moral standards of Hollywood are weird. Will Smith is fine with other dudes and his wife having sex. He is not fine with someone making a joke about his wife at the Oscars. They've been public figures for about as long as I've been alive. So that it was a weird, strange. Now, what was even weirder, and I won't say it's weird because it actually does say something about where we are in the country. A huge number of people on Twitter came out from the left and were defending Will Smith. Because after all, it was a bad joke. It was a mean joke. How dare he tell a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith? She has alopecia. He shouldn't tell that joke. Okay, you might not like the joke. You might think that the joke is bad. We have a general rule in this country that when somebody makes a joke you don't like, you don't get to smack them upside the head. I don't find this particularly shocking, truth be told, that so much of the left is willing to defend this kind of stuff. Because after all, the left has been willing to defend the idea that violence should be the response to quote-unquote microaggressions for years and years and years and years. You know, I was on national television on CNN Headline News in like 2013, 2014, and a transgender woman, meaning a biological male, was sitting next to me, and I called him sir, and he threatened me on national TV while putting his hand on the back of my neck. And the rest of us was like, well, you had that coming. Assault is a decent response to you being labeled by your biological... Like, this is the way the left thinks now, which is that if I'm offended, I do get to smack you upside the head. The only question is whether he's justified in smacking Chris Rock upside the head. But it was definitely a weird moment. And remember, these are all the people you should listen to. These are the people who, when they chant gay, you should probably let your kids be educated by them. They should set the standards for how you educate your kindergartner. They literally can't keep other men's hands off their wife or their hands off other men who make fun of their wives, but they should definitely educate your kids. Very, very important. This is the crap. By the way, 1 second later, Will Smith won the Oscar for King Richard, and he received a standing ovation from the crowd. This is like within minutes of him smacking a dude upside the head on national TV for telling a joke he didn't like, or a joke he did like, but then didn't like. Because I will say this, for all the whipped men out there, how many the part where you're laughing at a joke about your spouse and then you look over and your spouse is unhappy and then you realize it, that's happened to a lot of dudes. The part where you get up and smack the dude, that's a different thing. So here is the crowd giving Will Smith a standing O. Wild cheering. Yes. Yes. Get up there and smack somebody, Will. Woo. Oh, isn't that nice? Okay. Then Will Smith makes the typical Hollywood apology, which is, I'm sorry for just being too good a dude. So here's Will Smith saying he is very, very sorry for being the most passionate lover in all the land. Here we go.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. But love will make you do crazy things.
Love will make you do crazy things. There's something else in this speech that I think, again, goes to what Hollywood thinks of itself. Hollywood believes that it is, indeed, this is what it's there to do. It's there to shine a light. And there's a great old movie called Sullivan's Travels with Joel McRae, and is a Preston Sturges film. The basic film, it's from the 40s, and the basic film is a man who has been making comedies for years. And he decides that he is tired of making comedies that people actually like to watch. Instead, he is going to make a film about the plight of the poor in the United States. And so he goes on this journey across the United States. It's a great movie. And he ends up on a chain gang, and he ends up suffering, and he ends up as like a tramp and all of this kind of stuff. And at the end of the movie, he realizes that his actual role is to make people laugh. And he goes back to making comedies because this is what Hollywood is for. Hollywood is to entertain us. When Hollywood mixes it up, you can never make that movie today because that's all of Hollywood. All of Hollywood has decided they're not there to entertain us. They are there to act as models for us. They are not our models. They're a bunch of preening idiots. They're a bunch of people who are very good at one thing and very bad at many, many other things. Among those other things, thinking and acting morally. Those are among the other things in Hollywood. And so when they lecture you, or when they suggest that your values are somehow bereft, while their values are the ones you should listen to, you should just think of the Oscars. So I'm glad the Oscars is out there as an object lesson in what the world looks like when these idiots rule it, because it's not exactly a pretty sight. How's this for a title? Ben Shapiro Show subscriber destroys like button with clicks and logic. I'd watch that. Make it happen, gang.